to this segment of Loving Life. I'm Charlie Silva, board-certified hypnotist and certified professional life coach. I've helped many people take back control of their life and achieve their goals by asking the following question. Loving life, are you loving yours? If so, wonderful. If not, why not? If there is something that is stopping you from loving your life, what is it? And let's find ways to overcome it. If you missed any previous segments of Loving Life, you can watch them online at the MTN18 website, mtn18.com. Do you believe in angels? Well, I recently read an intriguing article regarding the subconscious mind and how it retains all memory of all of our experiences. The article was written by Taryn Crimmy. Taryn describes herself as a person who has been able to communicate directly with angels for many years. As she explains, she's grown to rely on their wisdom and impartial advice. Never once do they tell us what to do, only what we could do in order to reach our desired outcome. They help us to refocus our attention on what we could do differently, or how we can shift our perceptions to allow greater growth and understanding into situations that seem to be dead ends. She goes on to explain that their loving nature offers a calming effect when we are blinded by what isn't working in our lives. They've reminded us time and time again that we are the creators of our own reality, and only we have the power to change or shift a potential outcome from manifesting in the here and now. There is never a question too small or frivolous for the angels, as they always tell Taryn, if it bothers you, then it isn't small at all. We want you to be at peace. The title of the article is The Subconscious Mind Never Forgets, and can be found at www.angelicguides.com. The focus of the article is the topic of memory, more specifically, how you can access your subconscious mind and its limitless capacity to retain information. The message the angels have given is for those people who are having trouble remembering, as well as for those of us who are interested in learning about other abilities of our conscious and subconscious mind. Now, why is it that some people have wonderful memories while others seem to forget just about everything? Well, in actuality, everyone has a flawless memory. All information which you consciously encounter is instantly downloaded into the subconscious mind. So why do some people seemingly forget information while others remember so much? The only difference, according to Taryn, is their beliefs about their memory and the information their beliefs allow to be accessed. Let's use a simple computer analogy to further explain this message. Now imagine your subconscious mind accurately recorded every piece of information that you have ever learned, read, and heard. However, it's protected by a password. If you don't enter the correct password, then you'll be denied access to the information. Your beliefs are the password that will allow you to gain access to all the information you've ever learned. Your beliefs are also responsible for determining what you will store in your conscious mind. All of the information that you have ever covered is contained within your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind never forgets anything. As Taryn explains, the angels want you to know that your mind has retained every single fact, explanation, and topic that you've ever encountered. All you need is the password to access this information. You, of course, can have access to this information anytime you wish, provided you've developed your ability to consciously connect to it. Whether you consciously connect to it or not, your subconscious mind always has access to this information and downloads any necessary information when needed. Taryn notes that we're seeing a representation of this process manifest in today's technology, with the internet being a wonderful example. The internet contains many, many billions of sites with incredible amounts of information. However, you must know where and how to access this information in order to benefit from it in any way. You may wonder, why is so much more information stored in the subconscious mind rather than in the conscious mind? Well, the answer, according to Taryn's spiritual connection, is that it would take up too much of your conscious thought to organize and maintain all of the information you have ever come into contact with. From a scientific perspective, Sigmund Freud first laid down the idea that cognitive processes, or memory, are intrinsically subconscious. We are, as he described, effectively cognitive icebergs, with most of our thoughts and memories occurring below the waterline, out of conscious perception. The last few decades of research have shown the importance of subconscious processes. We now have abundant evidence for subconscious processes in the operation of memory, attitudes, and motivation. Freud's theory of subconscious mental processes laid the groundwork for some of the most important lines of research in psychology today. When it comes to memory storage, it's stored in the subconscious mind so that you may access this information anytime you wish. As noted by Taryn, information was never meant to be blocked or locked away. Rather, it was only meant to be stored and organized so that you could access it by your conscious mind when needed. You see, your conscious mind acts as a filter. It will only retain information that is in alignment with what is believed to be useful or needed at the time. Try to think about just how much information you come in contact with, even on a daily basis. The amount of data is staggering. According to Paul Reber, professor of psychology at Northwestern University, if your brain worked like a digital video recorder, the capacity of your brain would be enough to hold 3 million hours of TV shows. You would have to leave the TV running continuously for more than 300 years to use up all that storage. However, on a daily basis, your conscious mind will only retain what it deems to be useful, important, or of interest at the time. The filter is determined by the beliefs which you currently hold. So how are you able to gain access to the information held within your subconscious mind and bring it forward consciously? Well, there are several things you can do. The first is to integrate and truly understand and believe that all of the information that you have ever encountered is contained within your subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind never forgets anything. Once you've been introduced to any information consciously, it will instantly be stored in the subconscious mind. Once you truly know this, you can then begin to shift your beliefs to allow your conscious mind to gain access to all information once you need it. And hypnosis is a wonderful tool that can help you unlock those subconscious memories. Another way is to simply meditate or pray for help from your higher self or inner guide or guardian angel, whatever name you're most comfortable with. As Taryn explains, angels always welcome you to request their help to assist you in learning to gain access to this information when you need it. You can invite them to help you while you sleep. This is a wonderful time for them to work with you because your conscious mind no longer has the filter activated. Your intention or prayer before you fall asleep is all that is needed for them to be able to begin working with you. And once you have the password, you don't have to consciously remember every single fact. Instead, you need to have the ability to search through the information in your subconscious mind for the correct answer. A simple analogy would be the use of your calculator. You don't necessarily need to be able to perform the math yourself. All you need to know is how to get the correct answer. In her communication, Taryn notes that very few people at this time have the conscious ability to instantly remember all information they have come into contact with. Often these people are labeled as autistic. They have the ability to remember a tremendous amount of information, or more accurately, they have the ability to access the subconscious mind and thus gain access to a tremendous amount of information. With the proper beliefs, information is free to pass without any resistance, much like an open door policy. Information is free to flow to and from the conscious to the subconscious based on the beliefs and filters one has in place. And this potential resides within all people at this time. However, very few people actually realize it and believe it. Taryn concludes the article by noting that her hope is that the angelic message has in some way enlightened you about just one more of the infinite possibilities that awaits you. And isn't that a wonderful message? Be sure to check my website for upcoming Take Back Control of Your Life workshops. The workshops are free of charge. If you have goals you'd like to achieve but have been unable to do so, attending one of my workshops may be all you need to take back control of your life. Well, I'm sure I've given you some things, positive things, to think about. Send any questions or comments you have to me at charlie@mtn18.com, and I'll answer them in future segments of Loving Life. I'm Charlie Silva, and I'm asking you, loving life, are you loving yours? If so, wonderful. If not, why not? If there is something that is stopping you from loving your life, what is it? And let's find ways to overcome it. Always remember that you are awesome. Have a wonderful day filled with love and gratitude.